One of the ironies of today is that those who oppose this president constantly accuse this administration of shredding constitutional norms and waging a war on the rule of law. While the president has certainly thrown out the traditional Beltway playbook and punctilio, he was upfront about what he was going to do, and the people decided they wanted him to serve as president. The fact of the matter is that in waging a scorched earth, no-holds-barred war of resistance against this administration, it is the left that is engaged in the systematic shredding of norms and undermining the rule of law.
Only in that crowd does punctilio get a big laugh.
Right. I love that word.
Joining me now, Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Good to see you, Judge. What do you make of what he had to say?
Well, I think he has his finger on something, but it's a bigger and broader picture than just President Trump. We have effectively today an imperial presidency. It doesn't matter who's in the White House. Congress gave George W. Bush and Barack Obama, Republican Congresses to Bush, Democratic Congress to Obama, almost dictatorial powers. And throughout the 20th century, starting with Woodrow Wilson, presidents have done so many things outside the Constitution, and the American public and the Congress have looked the other way because of the presidential argument, I'll keep you safe. We can torture, we can spy, we can fight undeclared wars, but don't worry, we're keeping you safe. And each president assumes more power because he relies on the unchecked behavior, the precedent started by his predecessor.
I mean, you've written books on this, and it's fair to say, I think, that you and Bill Barr have very different viewpoints when it comes to executive power. He feels that the executive, he likes to protect the power of the executive, and I think that it's fair to say also that he would say that no matter who is the president of the United States, it's not a pro-Trump thing, it's a pro-presidency thing.
I think you're right.
And you feel that way about
I feel that the modest presidency, a president whose job it is to enforce the laws Congress has written, hasn't been around for the past 100 years. Because when each president gets away with something that serves his ideological needs or a contemporary pressing need of the times, whether it's for the president to resolve or not, the successors will rely on that and do even more.
I mean, if the envelope's been pushed, you're going to leave it right where it is. I want to put this up. Bill Pascrell from our native New Jersey, congressman, now wants to impeach Bill Barr, too. Not enough to impeach the president. They want to impeach Bill Barr. Yesterday, AG Barr addressed a radical political group and gave one of the most vicious partisan screeds, even uttered by a U.S. cabinet officer. Barr says Trump should have king-like powers. Barr is a liar and a fanatic who should be impeached and stripped of his law licenses.
The Attorney General has the same free speech rights as everybody else, and he could only be impeached for the same reasons the president could be impeached: treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Speaking your mind, whether you agree with the AG or not, is hardly an impeachable offense. I profoundly disagree with him, but will defend to the death his right to say whatever he wants. Now, he'll like that.
He will like that. Judge Napolitano, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good to see you.
Pleasure.